Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new documentary, Disposable Humanity. And this is a film from director Cameron S. Mitchell, and focuses on the infamous Nazi Aktion T4 program, which wound up targeting over 300,000 disabled people and becoming the catalyst of the Holocaust. And this film really takes this specific focus of the Holocaust, which I think there's obviously a lot of, films, documentaries, all kinds of art that's focused on the Jewish experience during the Holocaust. And there's other groups of people that were specifically targeted by the Nazis, and I don't think there's a whole lot that at least I've seen that specifically focused on their targeting of disabled people, and this film puts that spotlight right on this specific group of people. Now, I think Mitchell does a great job of presenting this in a very matter-of-fact kind of way, and it's not sensationalized, it's not something that overly dramatic, but it really is able to present things in a way that just has impact. This happened. These are the facts. Now, I think on some level, some of this is, you get that feeling of maybe it's a little bit too procedural, and maybe it doesn't quite hit at times in terms of the emotional resonance, but I think the material itself is so harrowing to begin with that you can't help but feel that as this film navigates this story. And it's very well put together, it's well structured in terms of its storytelling and how it navigates these experiences and what it presents in terms of what happened. And it's a well-investigated, well-evidenced experience that presents this very systematic, very much of the Nazis' project that targeted these type of people, and specifically those who have disabilities. And this film is able to capture new voices that generally you probably don't hear a lot from in a lot of Holocaust films or other documentaries in terms of speaking about those experiences and those specific perspectives from this. And this is obviously a very harrowing experience. It is a documentary that will certainly teach you a lot. It's very informative in the way that it's able to really dig into the details of this specific program and how this came about, building connections in terms of how this fit into the grander final resolution of the Nazis. And, if you're the kind of person that really enjoys learning about all kinds of different history and might not need to have a whole lot of bells and whistles and thrills thrown at you from a cinematic experience, this film will certainly scratch that itch in terms of teaching you a lot about probably a story that you don't know much about. I'll admit, I didn't really know much of anything about this specific program, and this film does a great job of shining a light on that and in educating those who watch this. And Mitchell does a great job of structuring this film, presenting this film in an engaging way. It's just, from a filmmaking standpoint, it's very much just the facts, and these are the experiences. And this is still a very effective and worthwhile experience, and especially in a time where so many people are being targeted for hate and for violence, it's important to watch and listen and learn about experiences like this so we don't do stuff like this again. Because if you don't pay attention to history, it's going to happen again. But those are my thoughts on Disposable Humanity. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.